Good morning, Dawn from Morning Meditation. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here this morning. So today is June 20th and it's solstice, and we also are having a solar eclipse, not visible in the United States, but visible in India and China, I think, too. I wanted to talk about that just for a minute. I know a lot of people aren't into astrology. I'm not an astrologer, but just some history of the solar eclipses and of solstice. Solstice is the exact middle point of the year, and it is the day when the days actually start getting a little bit shorter and shorter as we move now to winter. We've been building up, and this is the point, the day of the maximum light on the earth. And now we're having an object move in front of the sun, which is the moon, kind of blocking out the light, and then it's going to just sort of like a reset. Think of it like that, like when you turn your computer off and you power it down and then you reset it, right? This is the same kind of idea, the same kind of energy we're experiencing today. This idea that something is blocking out the light, the maximum amount of light for a minute, shutting the power off, and then it's going to power back up. And you know what happens, sort of like when you put a kink in a hose and there's a lot of power coming, a lot of water coming through that hose, and then the hose unkinks and whoosh, all this water comes out, right? This is sort of the same idea today. That's sort of the, I'll say, the weather of the day, the energy weather of the day. The reason I wanted to talk about that is because this is a great day to be very intentional, right? We're going to shut down our system and then pop it back open. So what would that look like, right? There's, I think, 4 really big things that we can set as intentions to be more loving, more compassionate, more forgiving, and more open-minded, right? And open-minded doesn't necessarily mean that we just allow everything, but it also means that we use our discernment, right? Discernment is an important word in being open-minded. So love, forgiveness, compassion, and discernment, being open-minded. So this morning our practice is going to be a breathwork practice. We'll do about 3 minutes, and then we'll have a guided meditation. And I hope that as we practice today, that you sort of think about what would be great for the next 6 months, right? How is it that I want to show up in the next 6 months between now and Christmas time, right? So we have 20 some weeks, right, till Christmas. That's kind of crazy, midway through the year. So who are we going to be, and what do we want to be in the next 6 months? So if you haven't done this breathwork practice in the past, it's really easy. We're simply going to listen to some music. It's a strong in-breath. We're going to breathe in deeply and just let the out-breath fall. The value of that is that anything that's been resonating in your system that is a charge, that's emotional, that's tense, that is drama or chaos, this intense kind of strong breath will activate it, and we'll just breathe it out, and then we'll follow it with a guided meditation. And that teaches our body mind system how to run fast and then how to relax when it's time. It's the natural cycle of things. Same thing our heart does a million times a day. Beat and relax and beat and relax. And that's the way our system is designed to work. So while I'm queuing up my technology, got my timer ready, got my music, just dropping in today. Like, what do you notice? What's really good? What could change? What might be different in your field? And then we'll turn some music on. So here we go. that was right at 3 minutes. And as you take this another deep in breath, right? Just noticing what changes in your body with this practice. Now I'm going to ask you to just close your eyes, come back to your breath, really deep in breath, long, slow out breath. And just noticing how, as you focus on your breath, the edges of your eyes soften a little bit, your jaw opens, and your shoulders drop. And noticing how, as you take these deep in-breaths, the chest expands, lower rib cage expands. And this morning, as you continue to just breathe deeply with your eyes closed, I want you just to let your mind fill in these sentences and just noticing what your mind fills in, right? I have so much compassion for. I have so much compassion for. I have so much love for. Forgiveness feels like and I forgive. Forgiveness feels like. And discernment is. And just recognizing how your mind wants to fill in these words. As you breathe in deeply, letting the out breath just fall. recognizing that this day is a powerful reset day. A day when you can intentionally reset your experience that may even last for the next 6 months. Eclipses are powerful like that. One more deep breath in. And now as you take another deep breath in and letting it kind of roll up the body, sort of enliven you, right? Kind of awaken you. Recognizing that this is a time where you might grab your journal and write anything that came to you, any insights, anything you wanted to remember. Do some writing about what the next 6 months might bring for you. Perhaps even dating a letter, December 20th, 2020, and writing a journal entry as if it was 2020, December 20th. It's sort of detailing what that day might look like for you. Powerful way to use your intentions, your affirmations. My intentions are powerful. My good is magnetic to me, and I am magnetic to my good. Until tomorrow, be human, be kind. I'll see you soon.